It's very hard to speak about the festival of Shavuot in isolation from Pesach because they're really a part of one whole process. Pesach is 7 days in Israel with the extra 1 day for diaspora Jews, the 8th day. Shavuot is only 1 day, and Shavuot comes after a count of 50 days from Pesach. From the second evening of Pesach, we begin counting the Omer for 49 days, and Shavuot falls on the 50th day. Why is Pesach 7 days and Shavuot only 1 day? Pesach, we need time to get into the mood of liberation, to understand that we can throw off the shackles of this so-called civilization and bind ourselves to a higher truth with all the joy that is in it. On Pesach we have redemption, but redemption is not with the purpose of leading to licentiousness and the liberty that permits you to do anything you feel like. The true freedom needs a discipline because this world is so able to pull us and stick to us and get attached to us that we need a higher law to enable us to detach from our material side. Maybe the very first thing that enables us to detach is the holy Shabbat, where a higher law determines that you may not manipulate every day the material world. You have to detach yourself from it. Well, now, during the Omer count, we actually celebrate 7 Shabboses, 7 weeks, counting each one 7 days, counting our way towards the giving of this higher law, which is celebrated on Shavuot. And the higher law, we have already had a preparation. We don't need 7 days of Shavuot because we've had Pesach just before, and the 7 weeks of the Omer count, focusing each day on steadily bringing Torah more and more into our hearts. And then on Shavuot, we have 1 day when we really knock ourselves out. Probably in our time, one of the most exciting practices of Shavuot is the Shavuot night learning, which many people attend in their synagogues. And here we break our normal habits to devote our attention on the night before the giving of the Torah celebration, just listening to classes and reading Torahs about this great event. And this is what Shavuot is all about, learning that in order to receive the higher light, the light of joy, we just have to knock ourselves out of our normal routine. It doesn't matter if you stay up all night and you sleep the rest of the day, because the rest of the day you're going to be having the trace, the residue of that light which is attainable on the night of Shavuot. The Kabbalists say that it's like the people who come to the bride before the day of her wedding, and they spend the whole night adorning the bride with ornaments, with jewels, with every kind of beautiful garment. And obviously the people who were the bride all the night are going to be the ones who enjoy the wedding the most. They're not just attending the reception and listening to the ceremony, they're actually participating in the joy of the bride. In this way, Israel becomes the bride of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, and we attain that liberation where on 1 day we suddenly have all our horizons open, the 7 heavens open up, we see the unity of God, we see how every word of Torah actually has 7 heavens and infinite levels of meaning beyond.